Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
And here it comes. That one fouled off.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And the 0-1. Popped up right side. Makes the grab, one away. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Batting second, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great.
Runner on the go. That's hard hit on the line. He makes the grab. Throw over to first. Tries to get back and save. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Runner on the go. And safe. It's a stolen base. For Armstrong on at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That one is upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up.
Runner goes again. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Man at second.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done, drives in the run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And a foul ball.
Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings and misses.
Zero balls, 1
it's
strike.
0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there.
No
He
ball,
threw it extremely
2 strikes.
well. Talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time. And to drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's Kevin Pillar. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And
That
ball
missed, that's
1.
the ball. 1-1.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And
The
now
first baseman,
Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. It's 1-1. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. Base hit. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second. Safe at second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. Top of the second, so up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Vito back to work. That one
Outside.
misses,
That's the ball.
and that's ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. And that one is gone over the right field wall. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Isaac Paredes now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Out front and foul to the left side. And he'll shoot. That
That's
one
inside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Blade calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Sean Murphy.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Christian Bethencourt, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike
1 ball,
1.
1 strike.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Out towards right center field. Throws to second, in there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Rips one to right. Butler makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers. Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. Paredes fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Luis Garcia up next for the A's. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Everything came together for him. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And now, Andres Chaparro. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. This is J.J. Bleday. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Got him. Inning over. On to the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Harris. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Harris measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. Bounced up the middle. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ian Happ up to hit. Strike one.
0-1.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. And that's outside. Ball 1. Center field. Pilar settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Isaac Paredes. Flied to left his first time. And it's fouled away. Here comes a pitch. Base knock center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Murphy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two outs.
Ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
At the belt and fires. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And with the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Pillar. Grounded out his first time up. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Headed down the line. On the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Christian Bethancourt. The right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. And he walked him.
Take your baseball.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Horner. That missed by a lot. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
This one in the air, right field. Butler has a beat on it. And there's one away. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 2. Gonzalez. They get one, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And at first, Michael Harris, the next Cub to hit. And the first offering is not close. Bethancourt, the runner at first with 2 gone. Top of the zone for a called strike. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Well struck left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Oakland, and here is Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
And a pitch. Hat. Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next.
And next is the designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Struck out looking at his first at bat. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That's not coming back. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-2. 1 out, bases empty. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Just
that
misses
missed.
with
That's
that
the ball.
one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Number 2.
Luis Garcia up next for the A's. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. Murphy makes the play, and that's the inning. Back here in the East Bay, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Ian Happ. Ito back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. That one lifted to left, and there's a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that one ripped to left. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Back-to-back base hits. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel.
Joe Boyle on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So here's Murphy now. Foul ball there. Two on, one out. Slice to right. Butler makes the play. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. And the lead is up to 5. Next is the designated hitter, Christian Bethancourt. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Smash down the left field line. This looks like extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 8-2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the...
And that's a fair ball. Coming home. And that rolls into the corner. He will score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled. Off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. And now here is Andres Chaparro. The line to kick the pitch.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Paredes tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So up next, J.J. Bleday went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
One strike.
And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Nick Gonzalez up next for the A's. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Bleday stands at first with one out. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And makes the grab. And there's two down. Kevin Pillar up next for the A's.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
And first offering is fouled off. Bush hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So up now for Chicago, Michael Harris. Hit in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time. Down the third baseman, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Well, we go bottom 6. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brent Rooker. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second. So man aboard. Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Line to left. Took the extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and it's 9-3. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Yoan. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
First and second, one out. Now here is Luis Garcia. And there's a foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Foul ball. Towards first. Over to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Back here in the East Bay. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. So digging in, Isaac Paredes.
The shortstop, Isaac Paredes.
Right through there for a strike. Hit hard, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 11-3. Christian Bethancourt, the next Cub to hit. That's towards center. Pilar should have this one. And it's caught for the out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Sends it across the first. Third out. Back in Oakland, bottom of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Andres Chaparro. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 11, Drew Smiley.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Miguel Andujar. Looking to start something with one gone.
Andujar.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So up next, Nick Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. On the ground to third. Pat. And there's 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice Nice ground out.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Pillar. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom of the seventh. On the ground, right side. They take the force out. That's the inning. And we're back. We're at the top of the eighth. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a pitch. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Barely got him for the out. Close play. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. On the ground to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. And a good eye there. Out to short. On to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And the batter now, Lawrence Butler. As the lefty gets to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And the lefty with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Bush. Here's the tag, and he's out. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 3. Swings over the top of that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Ian Happ. Boyle back to work. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for 2.
He was all over that one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Butler going back. Just shy of the wall. And at first, Isaac Paredes, the next Cub to hit. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul. Happ over at first with 1 away. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. Next to hit, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
And there's the strike. The Cubbies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Now fly ball to right center. Butler on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in for Oakland, Luis Garcia. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Logan O'Hoppe.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
And a pitch. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Smiley in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2010. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
The third baseman,
Andres Chaparro up next for the A's.
Chaparro. Now pitching for Chicago, number 25, Yency Almonte.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Left fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Miguel Andujar. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. There's a swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good comp.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Final score in this one, 11-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.